Hey everybody, Andrew Zimmern here. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is part 2 of our Dungeness crab exploration. We showed you how to cook a crab. We showed you how to clean a crab. We showed you a really cool way in the other video to use the shell of the crab and the mustard that's inside to mix with herb butter to dip your crab into. And now I want to show you a twice cooked preparation. This is half cornstarch and half rice flour. You can use combinations of cornstarch, rice flour, potato flour, all-purpose flour. Any combination of any two will work to put a nice seasoned, floury, crispy dusting onto your crab, because we're gonna fry it, right? Then we're gonna tip the oil out, and then we're going to wok toss these for 60 seconds and make salt and pepper crab. All right, so let's get started. So we showed you how to slice the crab. Crab is moist out of the fridge, and all you do is place it 1 or 2 claws at a time in the hot oil. Now remember, the crab meat is already cooked. So all we're doing is letting that water evaporate and letting the 2 flours brown on there. Make sure whatever you're frying in, that your oil is deep enough to fry, but that your pan sides come up high enough so spatters are contained. And I can smell the browning of those flours and the browning, the cooking, the secondary cooking of the crab meat. Now remember, you can't completely brown in the presence of moisture, which is why all of that noise was, let's just call it water, hitting the hot oil. And now that it's quieting down, I know that I'm browning and creating a crust. So if you just tip those out, you can actually see the browning and the crust forming. And we just want to go about another 30, 45 seconds, let more moisture evaporate. You can literally hear it quieting down. Remember, you cook with all of your senses, even your ears, right? And you can see when you pull these out, that light, crusty batter forming, which is what we're looking for. Now, without breaking those beautiful lollipops of meat, I take my wok tools, I let them drip away, and I just put them on a tray. Look at how stunning that is. And then I'll go in with another 2 or 3 legs. Get in there. So obviously, like any other animal, the meat that's inside the body, that's close to the internal organs, has a different flavor. This meat is very sweet, very saline. In the big part of the claw here, you get a little more earthiness to the flavor of the meat. And then in the tips of the claws, you have an even earthier flavor. Now, with blue crabs, the claw meat that comes up through here tastes so earthy and so of the bay that some people only prefer the lump meat that's taken from the center sections. I think in a Dungeness crab, they all taste delicate enough where you literally, no one has any problem eating the whole thing, which is one of the reasons the Pacific Northwest, people are very biased and think Dungeness crab is infinitely better than blue crab. As an East Coaster, I think the jury is still out. So these are our last 2 legs. You want to pull them when they look like that, nice and golden brown. I'm going to pour my oil off and just leave a little bit behind in my wok. And the reason is I'm going to let that heat up while I prepare my black pepper and my other ingredients to go into the twice cooked crab dish that we're going to make for you. Salt and pepper crab. Delicious. All right, nice and chunky there. Going to throw in some hot chilies, raise the heat there. You don't even have to peel your ginger for this because you're just using it as an aromatic. If you like to eat ginger, and some days I'm in the mood, peel it and do the same thing. I'm going to throw a couple of slices of hot fresh chili in there. Those are blackening. So we're going to toss in our scallions cut in 2-inch lengths. The scallions have moisture, and so they're going to stop the cooking just briefly. Salt, cracked pepper, sugar, the sugar and salt combine. The sugar caramelizes. Turn that off and slide out your crabs. Arrange the legs attractively. Get some of the scallions from the bottom of the pan and that black pepper on top. And you have a salt and pepper crab dish. Look at the nice searing. We've twice cooked. Well, actually 3 times. We steamed them, cooled them, fried them, and then wok-tossed them at the end. And this dish right here, like the salt and pepper shrimp on my website, is second to none. Okay, so that's Dungeness crab. We learned how to steam them. We learned how to clean them. We learned how to create a sauce inside the shell. Watch the other video. We learned how to pick them if you want to make a crab salad. And we did a classic Chinese salt and pepper crab dish. If you like to thrice cook yours, this dish is worth all the effort. If you enjoyed that, please remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell all your friends about it. We really appreciate all of your support. See you next time.